It reminded me of that game Zip Zap Zop. I don't know.
Take two.
When I say it just said.
Sounds sweet.
That's good.
Action.
Hey, Alana.
Hi, friend.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so your first question is, what type of imagery are you drawn to photograph?
I am drawn to the bigger picture, I guess, so to say, when it comes to imagery, like looking at everything. Because like you have said so yourself, I have really big, wide eyes, and just like being able to see so much with such big eyes, it's like you want to capture every like moment of that, and like that's kind of what I want people to see is like just everything that I see. I want them to get a point of view from my point of view.
Okay, who are some of your inspirations?
Definitely my siblings, as we have here, H-A-A, Ha. So Heaven, Ashton, and Ava, they're definitely my biggest inspirations just because them themselves, like how they wake up and how they go on about their lives and how they have done just so much within themselves, like that just inspires me because it's like, I know they look up to me, but honestly, I look up to them. Like it's like, you know, my little sister won like a cheerleading championship, and then my little brother is getting like scouted at him from colleges, from D1 colleges, and my 8-year-old sister just learning different words like every day. Like that just inspires me to just become a better me for them.
This is a question here, but this is a serious question for you. How has your art changed from coming from Philadelphia to Chicago?
Oh, it's definitely changed a lot. I would say it would change in the way of like just the, like I said, like the bigger picture of like being able to see everything. In Philadelphia, you can see everything, but it's not as wide and open as like Chicago is. So like I like to take like landscape pictures a lot. And so like out here in Chicago, like when I went to the Bean, it was nothing but space. So I was able to get that grand picture that I wanted to. Unlike in Philly, where like I'm downtown, I can just get a picture of City Hall, but it's just of City Hall, the building, and that's it. It's not much of like a bigger thing.
Do you have a favorite to photograph? Do you have do you prefer one or the other?
What do you mean?
Do you love to photograph Philly more than Chicago more than Philly?
Oof, I can't say that. I can't say that out loud. Not on camera. But honestly, I wouldn't say that I have like a favorite. I would say that they both have different qualities of them that just like make them stand out. Like where like Chicago is like when you're on when you're on Michigan Avenue and you can like see like all the buildings and stuff like that. I love that scenery there. But then you go downtown in Philly, you can stand on the art museum steps and see the entire city with the sun just like glowing on it. So it's like they both have that like wow feature like when I take the picture either way. So there's no like I don't compare them. Like I can't be like, oh, one's better than the other.
And I feel like it's a little biased question because you travel all over the world and you've taken a lot of pictures. So would you consider yourself a landscape type of photographer? That's like your main tweet?
Yes, I would definitely say I'm more of like a travel photographer. Like that's kind of what one I would want to do is become a travel magazine photographer because like I travel everywhere. I've been to London, Greece, Africa, like Paris, like, Hawaii. Like I've been literally all over, and I would definitely say landscaping pictures are like my forte, is what I kind of prefer. Okay. But at the same time, I do love it when I get to have models like you in my pictures, especially with the background behind it. Like that's another thing that I love to get, like the person and then the beautiful scenery as well.
Speaking of that, so what are some common themes you can find within your work?
I'm trying to think. I guess just like life, like it's just my theme. Mm-hmm. It's like this is what it looks like right here, right now, every day. Like when I take pictures, like when I took pictures in Greece of like the nightlife, it was just like, this is life. Like this is what nightlife in Greece is about. Like that's kind of like the theme is just life. Like just look at the world right now.
Okay.
Like look at what's going on.
With that being said, with the exhibit you're putting up as a Black artist, is there a specific theme that what are you trying to say with the work that you're going to present for Black Social?
Look at this, John. That is my theme.
Tell them, what does John mean?
So John is a noun, person, place, or thing. It's a Philly word. It was created in Philly. Everybody in Philadelphia says it. It's only said one way, and it's join. If you can't say join, you're not from Philly. Like that's just.
It's not John.
It's not John. It's not Jan. It's not join, and then it's join. Like drop the jaw. It's join. And so that's my theme. Is that it's everything. It's a person, place, or a thing. So look at this, John. Look at that, John. Look at this, John.
Period.
And just get it together.
So the next question is, how has the pandemic affected your work?
The pandemic definitely has affected my work in the way of like not being able to just go out to anywhere that I want to and take pictures, or like go into like event spaces and like just taking pictures and whatnot. So it's definitely put like a little, I don't want to say it put a halt, like a standstill or anything, because I remember being on the train to my aunt's house after the whole pandemic was going wild and we had to leave school, and I was on the train taking pictures of people with their mask on, taking pictures of like just the stops that we were at and stuff like that. So like the pandemic didn't affect me too much. It definitely just limited to what I could do.
Question. So, like all of us, we're about to graduate. What are your plans for graduation? Any upcoming projects?
I do not have any upcoming projects at the moment besides the exhibit. Like that's my only upcoming one as of right now. And plans for graduation, I mean, just moving in with my two besties and hoping for the best because we're gonna make it. We're all gonna get internships with Issa Rae. Like that is the goal right there. That's the plan, is to get these internships with her and make our own little web series and, you know, get life started for us.
Well, thanks, Lana.
Thanks,
Have a good
friend.
friend.
Thank you.